Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back to another Opal Massive video, and we got the info for the new sync pairs, right? So starting off with Lysandre Yveltal, again, shoutouts to Crash for all the data moves and all that stuff, right? And Lysandre is a striker. It's a flying striker, interestingly enough. It's probably because they wanted to make the sync move Oblivion Wing, which is flying type, which, again, in this game, all sync pairs only have one type, and their type is determined on the type of their sync move, right? So that's why Lysandre is flying type. It does have a dark type move, but it's flying type. So, this is coming on February the 11th, right? It's a Poke Fair. And honestly, I'm slightly disappointed. This thing kind of looks like it's not very, I don't know. Well, we'll go over it. We'll go over it first, right? So, Flying Striker, weak to Fairy. The stats, that's really good HP, right? 757 HP. You'll see why in a minute. Has 299 attack. No one cares. 160 on both defenses. That's not good. That's not really good. But you do have like a lot of HP. You do have a lot of HP. But defenses definitely are not great. 370 special attack, which is really great, right? And then speed, 286 speed, which is fantastic for a 4-gauge move user, right? That's really nice. So, it has solid stats all around, except for defenses. And the defenses might honestly just cost him, unfortunately. Because it's... Man, anyways, I'll just keep going first. So, first move, Oblivion Wing, flying special, 146 BP, it's 100% accuracy, 4-gauge, single target move, restores the HP based on damage dealt. They did cap this HP regen, it regens up to half of the user's max HP, so you can't regen more than that, right? So you can't be like, Lily Bee or Comfy and just heal up your whole like HP bar. You can only go up to half of your HP at max, which is slightly disappointing. But then again, I mean, dealing that much damage, you will be healing like if they didn't cap that, you will be healing up your whole HP bar every single time. But unfortunately, again, they do cap that. X special attack is X special attack, and then you got Dark Pulse, which is Dark Pulse, right? 20% chance to flinch. Relatively low, BP move, right? A 3-gauge. I mean, for something that has a chance to flinch, like 98 BP is not terrible. 100% accuracy, 3 bars, right? And then the trainer move is End the World. Move gauge +2, sync move countdown -1, +2 crit, -1 defense, special defense. Okay, this is where it really sucks. The defense decrease is really bad. Yeah, like your defenses already like are like already like nothing. I won't say nothing, but like it's already really low defenses. And then to max out your crit, you still need to take away 2 more defense. Yikes. Like I'd honestly just like run another I just honestly run like another unit to buff crit instead. It's way too risky, right? Like the whole premise of Yveltal is, we're just gonna regen HP and then, do a lot of damage, right? But if you get one shot with -2 defenses on already pretty low defenses, right? That could be tough. Hopefully the grid saves it. We'll check out the grid later. I haven't seen the grid yet, but hopefully it saves it. Moving on to the passives, it has some fantastic passives. So first of all, it is a Dark Striker, Callous Striker, right? A rare Callous unit. Although we got like quite a few Callous units this update, right? Sycamore, Lysandre, Serena, right? Sync move called Cleansing Oblivion Wing, flying special, 250 BP, no additional effect. Passives, it has Recuperation 1, which is nice, although I wish it was more than 1. It was like 2 or something, but then again, Oblivion Wing heals up that much. It might be a bit overkill. And then you have Healthy Healing. Speaking of overkill, right? This guy's gonna heal like a lot back. Then you got Dark Power 5, which powers up Dark type moves by 50%, which is really nice, right? So your Dark Pulse, which doesn't really have that much BP, turns actually into a relatively like nice move. Actually, let me see, 95 times 1.5. Yeah, wow, your Dark Pulse is gonna hit really, really hard. So it's gonna be a fantastic dark and special type damage dealer, or flying type damage dealer, right? So that's the base kit. Again, great special attack, good strong moves, great passives, right? Oblivion Wing is really, really nice with the heals, even though it caps, but still nice, right? It's just these defenses are kind of cringe. The speed is really nice. Like, it overall has some really, really great things. It just has like one really bad detriment, unfortunately. But everything else is really, really good, right? So moving on to the sync grid. Let's get past the stats, please. All right, Oblivion Wing powered up. Move gauge refresh 3 for Oblivion Wing. Got another move gauge refresh 3. This is fantastic, right? Really, really, really fast unit. And they got 2 move gauge refresh 3s for Oblivion Wing, which is really nice. HP advantage 2, which works really well with Lysandre, since you're always healing. So you'll be at very high HP for a lot of the time, right? Sharp entry 1 plus crit when you enter the battle. I would say this would be worth it if it wasn't 10 cost, right? Moving on, we got Dark Pulse move gauge refresh 2, unfortunately, but you got 2 of them, so it's still solid. Aggravation 1 on Dark Pulse. This is pretty good. This is really, really good, I think, right? Aggravation just got buffed recently, so that is definitely nice. And I forgot to move my thing all the way over here, so you guys could actually see it. All right, we're good. Harry 2, extra 20%. I don't like Harry, man. I really don't. But again, you have a decent chance to flinch on Dark Pulse, so it might not be that bad. More Dark Pulse power-ups. MP Refresh on End the World. Unfortunately, it's only MP Refresh 2. But on the other hand, are you really going to use it that much, though? Unflappable, Friends from Flinching. Dark Pulse power-ups. Oh my god. Oh, you have 2 aggravation? Oh, that's really nice. That is really nice. Turning Yveltal into like a flinch tech sync pair, right? Yeah, Yveltal. Okay. The grid looks solid, man. The grid looks really, really good. Yeah. Stat reboot 4. Once per battle has a good chance of returning the user's lower stat. It's normal when in a pinch. That doesn't fix anything. Oh man. Yeah, I just rather just bring like another support like crit buffer instead of this. The sync move countdown is nice though. Or just bring like a defensive defense buffer maybe. I don't know. X attack MP refresh 2. Unfortunately it's 2, but oh well. Healthy buffer 5, reduce damage when when the user is hit by an attack when HP is full. Oh, that is good. That is good. 50% damage reduction when HP is full. Oh, that is so good. Rejuvenate 6. All right. So, there are some things that in Yveltal Synchro that does really help Yveltal, right? Healthy buffer 5 is really, really helpful, I think, right? Yeah, this is going to be key. 3 out of 5. Oh, oof. But yeah, this is really, really good and very, very helpful for one, right? And I mean, this is, I don't know. I don't think this is that. Yeah, it's not worth the cost. Like, it's okay, right? Because of your low defense, you should be like in a pinch pretty often. But I mean, often as if the opponent attacks you. I mean, you're not gonna, yeah. Which mainly just sync moves, right? Outside of that, it should be fine. Aggravation, double aggravation, right? On a yeah. Yeah, Yveltal's looking pretty nice. Unfortunately, Yveltal's damage isn't really good, which is the thing, right? Yveltal reminds me a bit of Steven, right? It really does. Like, the damage isn't the best, but it does have a lot of really great things. The aggravation on the flinch. Obviously, I think Steven's flinch chance is still higher, even though he has 2 aggravations. But Steven does have higher base flinch chance, right? Don't quote me on that. I can't fact check right now. But it's still really, really good, I think. Oblivion Wing. I don't know. You do have to sort of like, you do have to cycle between the two though, Because you need Oblivion Wing to keep your HP relatively full. And then obviously, you know, Dark Pulse is probably the better attack here, right? Just because of the flinch, which is really, really good. You just don't have any great multipliers. HP Advantage or HP Advantage 2 and Harry 2 are not great multipliers, unfortunately. So your damage is not going to be amazing. But the heals are really, really nice, I think. If only Yveltal had a bit more defense. If there was like 130 or something. Man, even if we got like a bit less HP. It should still be fine. Like, dude, like, just run like defensive supports with this guy. Just run defensive supports with this guy. So he's, you know, he doesn't get, you know, one shot. Like, as long as he doesn't get one shot, he's gonna heal that back with Oblivion Wing, right? He's gonna heal that thing back, as long as the dude doesn't get one shot. So yeah, he's looking solid, right? I do think the Synchro does salvage him a bit. It's a good unit. It's a good unit. Anyways, that's me for this one, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me guys think in the comments down below. Like and enjoy this video. Subscribe to our channel for some more massive content. I will be going through the rest of the sync pairs. So stay, you know, subscribed. Turn on the bell notification thing to get these as soon as possible. And I'll see you guys very, very soon.